Hello, everyone. This is Dawn with the Quilt Lady in Kingfisher, Oklahoma, and we're back again on a Sunday afternoon. Kind of cool afternoon today, so um, waiting for people to come on live. If you're on with us, be sure and type your name in so you can be put in the drawing and add your friends to the feed and where they'll go. And if they can click on to, the more that we have, the more prizes we get. So be sure and add your name so you're in the wheel at the end. Clinton Whitney put it in the wheel and they'll spin for prizes. So, uh, anyways, we're just kind of waiting for everybody to join us. We've got a good lineup today. We've got a little jewelry, some puzzles for when it's cold, like today, that you can do. A couple books, some panels, and a few notions. So, um, anyways, try to get your friends to join and stuff. So, all right. In the comments, whenever I'm showing something, if you'll put mine and then whatever the product at the side, it's going to show what product it is. So if you'll just comment mine one, and then if you want two of them or three of them, just times two, three, how many ever you want. Unless you just want one, you can just put mine one. Um, so the example is my three little grandbabies, three of them out of the seven. And you can't have them, but that's the example. So you would comment mine one times three if you would want three. Okay. All right, y'all. This is another day. We're starting the 2021 year. Hopefully, this year will be much better. Last year wasn't a bad year. It just, we had COVID and that was an unusual year. So, we're going to take the blessings that we have. So, anyways, hopefully, we'll be blessed and we'll get rid of this COVID stuff. So, I hope all of you guys are healthy and happy this year and have a good year. So, anyways, again, comment your name and the in the text, and that will put you in for the drawings. We'll have giveaways and comment, and then if you'll comment your friends' names, if they get online too, the more we have, then the more prizes we give. Okay. All right. So are we ready? All right. We're going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to start with some jewelry. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but I've got some of the earrings. This is the size of the earrings. I've got some earrings on, and I've got a bracelet of stuff. Got a bracelet on. It's got some really pretty sewing notions on them. So, all right. Bill's going to help me with this, and Whitney. So, our first item is going to be this cute little bracelet. And if you see, Bill's got the bracelet up there. And it's got all the little charms. Whoops. Got all the little charms on it. And it's got a spool of thread and a needle. There's one that says made with love. There's a heart, some flowers. There's a pair of scissors, a ruler, and a thimble. So if you can see the deals, and I've got them all on too. Really cute little bracelet, and it's got plenty of chain. So whatever size your arm is, you just put it. I've got it on the tightest one, but I've got a really narrow wrist. So, anyways, you can comment mine bracelet on that, and it's $19.99. Really cute and inexpensive for all the charms you get. Let's see, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 charms on that bracelet. Okay. So again, that's mine bracelet. It's got all the sewing notions. So if you know somebody for a birthday gift or something, that's a really good item. All right. So that's the first one. Okay. The second one is some heart earrings. And this is mine heart. They're $14.99. And that's the ones that I have on. So if you can kind of see, that's the size. That's the size of them. And I love them. And on the heart, it's got the tape measure. So it's got your numbers and all your little inches and your little 1/4 inch marks. So really, really cute. Great for anybody that sews. Great for a gift. Great for yourself. So $14.99. That's a good. That's a good price, and that's from Moda. Okay. All right. The third one, we've got the scissors, and they're little earrings and little pairs of scissors. So this would go for hair cutting, your beauty operator, or anybody that sews. Really cute little scissors, and these are gold, and that's also from Moda. That's $14.99. And if you'll just comment mine scissors, then we can send you those. All right. I'm not sure how many we have got on yet, but if you comment in the comments and put your name in the comments, and any friends, if they get online, the more we have, the more prizes we give. Okay. And I'll go through the prizes here with you in just a minute. So be sure and comment so you'll be in the lineup to get to be a winner. Okay. All right. The next thing is and this is Moda also. This is called Handmade. It's a necklace deal, and then you pop the end and you put any of the charms. So I have charms next. I'll show you, and you can add any of the charms to the necklace. Okay. So it's a necklace drop, and it's called Mine Handmade. And it says handmade. It's got the little needles on it again. So really, really cute. And that's in silver. Okay. And that's $14.99. Okay. Here's some of the charms that you can add to that. And really cute charms. A lot of them are similar to the bracelet, but different. So you have, I'll let Bill show you there. You're going to have a spool of thread, 3 buttons on one. You've got a sewing machine with a little spool of red thread on top. You've got a pair of scissors, a pin cushion with little diamond head pins, and you've got a ruler. And that's got little diamonds or little zirconias, I'm sure, in the inch part. But really cute, and you can put those onto your necklace. Okay. So the little charms are going to be really cute on your necklace. And you can also add them into your bracelet too. Okay. They've got little rings at the top. You can just add them to the necklace if you want to. All right. And that was Mine Charms. Okay. These have been really popular. Moda sent these out, gave them to us as shop owners when we went to market last year. And they're little sewing machines, and they actually have thread wrapped around the little spool attachment, and it's got little rhinestones all around your take-up wheel, and then there's a couple others on the machine. But it's a really cute machine. It says Moda, and just a really cute little pin. Okay. So I wear this a lot. If you're in the shop, you've probably seen me wear that. All right, next, this is the last one that I have, and I'll go back over them with you again here in a bit. This one is a key fob, a keychain, so it's got a big hook on it. Okay, a big hook on the end. You can see the hook, and then yeah, there you go. You see the hook, and then it's got a little tape measure in the background. It's got a sewing machine and scissors and a spool of thread, whoops, on the front. And this, you would say Mine Tape, and it's $14.99, and it's just really cute. So let's put my hand behind it so you can kind of see what size it is. Oops. Oh, if I can get it up here. There we go. So that's the size. So it's good. You'll be able to find them in your purse. It's got this great big clip, and you can clip them onto the side of your purse. So if you need to find your keys, you've got them. They're easy to find. Okay, that's $14.99 for the key fob. All right. Okay. So now we're going to go on to some other things. I'm not sure how many we have on again. I'm going to remind you again, put your name in the comments, so you will be in for the door prizes, okay? So we'll be giving door prizes, and some of our prizes we're given today is the iron cleaner, and I'll tell you more about the iron cleaner. It's in the lineup today, so I'll tell you more about the iron cleaner here in just a bit, okay? It works great on my iron. And then we're going to give away one of our sewing machine pins. So cute. Okay. I'm going to give away a sewing machine pin, and then we're going to give away the cutting gizmo. Okay. And this little thing is wonderful. You'll love this. I use it every day. So, and if you do any kind of chain piecing, you'll use it every day too. It's a wonderful little thing to have. Time saver for sure. And then depending on how many we have online, we'll give away a $50 gift card. And along with the gift cards, if you guys have a birthday or Valentine's or Mother's Day, anything coming up that you want a gift card, you just have to call and we can mail a gift card out to you or out to the person that you want to give it to. All right. So we do have gift cards available. So that's some of the giveaways that we're going to give away today. And like I said, put your name in the comments and we'll get you in for the drawing. Okay. So let's just start with the cutting gizmo. Okay. So this is the cutting gizmo. It's a purple stand. It's by Gypsy Quilter. And it just stands, and it's got a little rubberized bottom, so it's not going to move on you. Okay. So when I do a lot of chain piecing, then instead of having to get my hands in the scissors and pull it and then come back and clip, pull it apart to find the thread, come back and clip, you've got them in your hands and you've got both pieces. So you just find the thread between and you come down on that little razor blade that's right here in the center. There's a little razor blade. And so you just come down and before long, you've got everything clipped apart and fast and handy. Don't have to use scissors. So anytime you chain piece, this is the way to go. So you'll love this. You get this, you'll love it. So, and that's a good gift also. It's $14.99 and you can comment mine gizmo. So if you're looking for something for a friend, this would be the thing. This would be the thing. They probably use that a lot if they do any chain piecing. Okay. So that's the cutting gizmo. All right. And we're going to do Roxanne's glue based it. Hi, Kathy. How are you? How can I use a gift card for my mail order? Sure, you can use a gift card for your mail order. Bill, how do they put that gift card in for their mail order? May have to call in, Kathy, and we'll see how we can do that. But yeah, you can use a gift card. Okay. All right. The next thing is Roxanne's glue based it. So if you're doing any kind of mending or applique, this glue based it is the way to go. It's great. It's a great product. So if you need just a really thin line, like a lot of applique will have you just need a really thin line just to get it down. Okay. Then it's got the little applique tip and it's got a little cap on the applique tip. It's got two tips in there. And then the little red thing that looks like a tag holder, you want to keep that because that you clean out the end of your needle there. Okay. You clean that out and that's what keeps the glue from getting in there. If you've lost that, you can still use hot water and get that out and it'll come out. But anyways, the glue based it, it's a good product. Okay. And that again is by Roxanne's. We just had this one on the lineup today, but we have all kinds of different glue based it on the shelf. So if there's a different one you're wanting, you just give us a call and we can help you with that. So if you would comment mine glue, it's $12.99 and we can get you fixed up with that. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go to the iron cleaner. Back to this iron cleaner. We're going to give one of these away today. The iron cleaner, probably the first time I used it was for my iron, of course, because you do get this stuff when you're doing any kind of heat and bond or any kind of fixative and just stuff off your clothes. You get that. So you need to do it. You turn your iron on, get it hot. I just take an old t-shirt and squirt some on it, and I just rub my iron back and forth on it, and then I'll stand it up and I'll just take it and wipe the end, just try to get it clean. It also works really, really good on curling irons. If you have curling irons that's got hairspray and buildup on it, this is the way to go. It will take that stuff right off. So this is a good product. It's Dritz hot iron cleaner, and it's a 1 ounce tube. Okay. And it just takes just a little dab and it comes clean. So it'll be really smoky when you're doing it. It'll smoke, but it's just burning off all that stuff. Okay. So, and we'll be giving one of these away today. All right. Then we have these needle threaders. And if you're like me and you can't see to thread a needle anymore, I have the little metal needle threaders, or the little they're not metal, kind of aluminum needle threaders, but the little wires always want to pull out when I come through. So these have a little metal piece, and they're wonderful. That this one, that's the red one, that's for needles size 9 to 12. So if you're the higher the number, the smaller the needle. Okay, so if you're going to do quilting and stuff like that, then this is the needle that you need, because it's 9 to 12. It's a smaller size needle, smaller hole, and pretty fine. Okay, so they're $15.99. And if you comment mine SG9, that's the size 9 to 12. Okay, so a lot of times people will use a 10, 11, 12 to quilt with. So very small. Okay, so that's the needle threader, and they're $15.99. All right, and then the regular size, this is the one that I sell probably most of. This is for sizes 4 through 8. Okay, and this is mine SG4. So 4 through 8 needles. So that gets you pretty much all the other sizes of needles. Okay, it has a little bit bigger eye, a little bit longer, and that what comes with it is this little tube. If you see this little tube in here, there's a little tube of needles. Let's see if you can see that. I'm getting some reflection, but there's a tube of needles in both packages that you get needles with your needle threader. Okay, and what's so good about this is it's like a lipstick tube. You pop it down. I had one somewhere. You pop it down, the top down, and then all you got to do is drop the eye of the needle down in it, pull your thread across the top, and push a button, and it threads it. And so it's that easy. You don't even have to see to put the little wire thing in the eye of the needle. So these are really, really good. They're great for those that I usually sew late at night, and it's hard to see. Yeah, there's Becky. She says, I love my needle threader. They are very good, aren't they, Becky? When you can't see, and it's just not frustrating. You can thread up a whole bunch and stick them in the arm of your chair or in your pin cushion and have them ready. So, all right. So that's your needle threaders. Okay, now for a couple fun things. We have this Susie Toronto. This is Susie Toronto. Okay, she has the Tingle Heart, and she makes all kinds of things. So we have mouse pads, we have tumblers. We are fixing to get masks in, and all the masks will have the same kind of thing. But she's got the cutest deal, the little pictures on hers. So this one says, she who loved the artistry of quilting. And see the girl on there and all the pretty flowers, and it's just bright and fun. And that's how she draws everything. And so she's just a really popular item. But this is a mouse pad. And if you want this, it's $10.99. And you would comment mine art, A-R-T. And just a really cute drawings. And she's got some that have, the the Hissy Fit one. There's a whole bunch. We've got a whole bunch of different items. So you can look online and we can get, you know, we've got a whole nother order coming in this week of face masks with her stuff on it. So that one was Mine Art, okay, the artistry of quilting. And then this one is She Who Loves to Quilt. And this has got 3 friends that are in there quilting. And look at their hair and all the fun flowers and quilts and stuff around. Isn't that cute? So that's mine, LTQ. Okay, Love to Quilt. And that might be a new deal for us, LTQ, Love to Quilt. So again, that is Susie Toronto, and those are $10.99. So fun way to make your computer fun and festive, and something that you like to sit down to with the mouse pads. Okay, then we have this is called It's Elementary, and I don't know if I've showed this to you before, but this is the panel, and I'll move out of the way and show you more. But it's got the ABCs, and then it has each letter of the alphabet with the kind of the old time, kind of like the Dick and Jane type stuff. Okay, but it's called It's Elementary. The panel is $11.99. You would cut it apart, and it's got little different frames around each one. Okay, and I have a pattern that goes with this too. All right, so this is all the, you see all the different pieces. Oh, excuse me, had to sneeze. Okay, so again, it's elementary, and this one has the red background. So you can cut it 1/4 inch, or you can cut it, there's probably a good inch there. Nope, probably about 2. So you can have that as a background around it. So, or we have it also in black. So the first one is Mine Elementary, ELEM. If you want this, and it's $11.99, and it's a really cute panel. I'll show you a quilt that I made that's a Dick and Jane. They don't make Dick and Jane anymore, but they've kind of gone to this, that It's Elementary, okay? And you can do it the same kind of way. So that's been a really popular. I've had people buy this and bring it back in to have it all quilted, and for their baby quilts, and they've turned out really, really pretty. So again, the red one, okay, It's Elementary, is $11.99, and comment Mine, ELEM. Okay, great baby quilt. Okay, then we have the very same thing in black. Okay, it's just got the black background, and oh yeah, we have the pattern. We'll go to the pattern next. Okay, the pattern is Mine Quilt, and it's the ABC quilt. So it's used this panel, and they've cut them apart, and they've put different sashing around each one, and then put it back together. And then the very bottom one is blank, so you can put your name and who it's to in that on the front. Okay, that's Mine Quilt. It was $15.99. It's been discounted today, so it's $10.99. And that goes with the American Jane panels. Okay, so that uses these panels. And again, we have this in red, and we have it in black. Okay, so it's black side background, and then the red. Okay, so we have both of those. And if you want the black, just comment that you want black. It's put Mine, ELEM, and then you can put dash red or black, and we'll get you those. They're both $11.99. Okay. All right. Then let me tell you again, if you've just come on, be sure and comment so we can do our giveaways, and the more people that we have, the more giveaways we have. So be sure and comment your name and add your friends so they can come out and watch. And it's going to be every Sunday at 2:00. We'll do the lives, and so depends on how many people we have is how much we give away. So be sure and comment. Okay. All right. This is not It's Elementary. This is called Alphabet List. So it's a little different. It doesn't have the, where this one had the squares. This was all put into squares, okay, or rectangles. This one's all different. So you can use it just like this as a centerpiece, a center panel, or you can fussy cut those, each one, add a sashing to it, and make a quilt. So this is kind of the same type of thing. It's kind of the Dick and Jane type. So if you look at the letter J, jumping rope, the little girl jumping rope, and like the fire engine, the gardening, C is for catch, D is for dolls. Let me get some more up here. It's just really cute. It's kind of the old fashioned lettering, okay? Isn't it cute? I love this. So I've seen this come into, I've quilted up some of the ladies' quilts, and it's turned out really, really cute. So you can fussy cut those and put them in any way you want, okay? Yes, you can make a book out of the elementary panel. You can. You would just take the deal, you would fussy cut each letter and then put a backing to it, or you can put the next letter. I would probably put the next letter, so you would just do it. And then we also have the fusible fleece. I would put that in there like we do the rest of the books. And once you get all the pages made, just sew down the middle, and then that's your book. So you can make that. All right, good question. Okay, so again, this is mine, ABC, and that's the alphabet list, okay? Okay, so I was going to show you this, how I did mine. And we do not have this fabric. They don't make it anymore. You want to come hold this side? And, whoops, got it upside down, sorry. Okay, so this is how I've done my Dick and Jane. And see how I've taken and I've cut each panel, and then I've just sashed it. I put a cornerstone and just bound it. So they, like I said, they do not have this anymore, but that's how I would do the same. I would do the same way with the It's Elementary. Okay, so that's this, and then I happen to have the Dick and Jane. I've got my hanger up there, but it's the Dick and Jane fabric that has all the reader books in it. Okay, so we've got all kinds of fabric that goes with that, so we've got backing for that also. Okay, they don't make the Dick and Jane fabric anymore. Okay, once again, let me go back through this with you real quick. The free giveaways today, we're going to have the hot iron cleaner for irons and for curling irons and stuff, anything that's hot. And that stuff, just a little dollop on a rag or a towel or t-shirt or something, takes that stuff right off your iron. Okay, it takes off hairspray, takes off anything, any fusibles that you've gotten on your iron. Okay, that's one of the giveaways. And we also have it on the lineup, Mine Clean. Works great, and this little tube will last you a while. Okay, the second one is the little sewing pen. It's $10.99, and this is going to be a free giveaway. And it's just a little sewing machine. So be sure and put your names in there, okay? And then we're going to do the cutting gizmo. You're going to love, love, love this. When you do chain piecing, so fast and so simple. You just run it through and slice it down on that little razor that's inside there. And it's safe. You can't get to it with your fingers. Okay. So that was the third one. And if we have enough, we'll do a $50 gift card. And anytime you guys need gift cards, we have gift cards available. Just call in to the shop. And if you have a gift card, call in Kathy, and we'll use these on your online. I'm not quite sure. Whitney and Clint take care of that, so I'm not quite sure how that works to use the gift card, but we'll get you figured out. Okay, so that's some of the giveaway stuff today. All right, let's keep going. We've got just a few more things here. Okay, the next one is this book, Bargello. Okay, it's Quilts in Motion. If you're familiar with Bargello, they do have a lot of movement. There's some pretty simple ones, and then there's really extravagant ones. Like this one's really, really pretty. This book is so well written. It's one of my favorite. It's $19.99, and you comment mine QIM, Quilts in Motion. Let me get a couple pages here and show you. Okay, so for instance, this is one, and then it is so well written. It's going to show you what fabrics to pick and what kind of card to make with all your fabrics. Okay, you just number them. Then it's going to give you a diagram. So see the diagram? It's really simple. They don't just tell you put this at the top and go down here. They tell you the column and the width of each column and stuff. So it tells you, it gives you really good instructions. And here's another one. Showers of Flowers. Let's see. Here's the Moody Blues. Okay. But I'm real impressed with how they've written this. Here's Days of Pie. And you can do it with whatever color scheme that you like. Okay. Here's Vine and Branches. Isn't that pretty? Be a good fall one. That'd be a pretty Valentine's one too. Here's Lavender's Dream. Okay. Oops. Past one. Total Plaid. You don't think you can use plaids, but that one right there is all done in plaids. Okay. And that's really pretty. Here's Asleep at the Beach. And that looks like I could fall asleep on that. Isn't that pretty? Reminds you of the beach with the blues. Okay, so then it tells you how to finish. It's got the gallery, so it's got a bunch of different quilts back here in the back. Okay. But again, I love how this book is written because it has everything broken down for you. And I really, really like that. So you know where exactly every piece is to go. So you strip piece it and then you cut it. It looks difficult, but it really is not at all. You strip piece, you cut it, and you sew it back together. It's that easy. So again, Bargello Quilts in Motion. It's $19.99, and comment mine QIM. Okay, you can do it in whatever colors that you want. Okay, then we have Farm Girl Vintage, and this one is just, it's Lori Holt, and it seems to be a very popular book. We have Farm Girl Vintage 1 and Farm Girl Vintage 2. This one's the newer one out. It's got all kinds of blocks, just farm type blocks. Okay. It's $33.99. It's bound. See here, we got spiral bound, and it's got really good instructions, step by step instructions. Okay. So she's probably one of the best pattern writers I know. She's really, really good. So the blocks are in 6-inch blocks or 12-inch blocks. They're both in here. So you can do some big, some small, or do them all big or all small. So whatever size that you want to make. Okay. But Lori Holt, she's a really good pattern writer. Gives you everything that you need to know in the pattern, in the way your seams go and everything. Okay. And that's Lori Holt. Bee in My Bonnet is her company. Farm Girl Vintage 2. So if you want this, comment mine FGV2, and it's $33.99. And this would be another good gift for someone also. If you know someone that just likes to do blocks at a time, and it's a really good scrap buster. If you have scraps, this has got a bunch of different colors. You can use whatever scraps that you have and do really well with that. Okay, our last stuff is I was going to show you, where's that Bargello? Let me go back to the Bargello real quick. That Bargello that I was saying is so easy. So I did this as a bed runner, and I put it in the quilt show, and I did really well on it. But this is one of mine. It's just a bed runner, and oops, I'm gonna get it straight here this way. Okay, so it's just a bed runner, goes along the end of your bed, but see, it's just 2.5. This is a jelly roll, so it's just 2.5 inch strips, and you just piece them together and put them back, slice them however wide it tells you to, and then you sew them back together. Really, really simple, but you can do it with a jelly roll. This is an example. Okay, and that's, like I said, is just a bed runner for the end of your bed. Okay, so for all the cool days, and we're having to stay in because of the COVID and stuff like that, we need something to do while we're inside. And I personally love puzzles. I love to do puzzles. I know a lot of you do because I sell a lot of puzzles. And so we've got some new stuff in. If you want to scoop those up. And then, so I'm going to show you these. And I'm going to start with the 1,000 piece. Okay. We've got some 1,000 piece puzzles. We've got 500 piece and we've got 550, I believe. Okay. So this one is a barn with a huge barn quilt on the side. I love this because I love barn quilts. So I've made several. In fact, if you've come to the shop, you've seen up above that we have barn quilts, 3 of them up above. And then if you come through the back door, we have a barn quilt at the back door too. So really pretty, but this has got the barn quilts on the actual barn. Okay. And that's a 1,000-piece puzzle. It's $19.99. The 1,000-piece puzzles are all $19.99. And this one, if you want to comment mine barn, BARN, then that will get you this barn quilt. And if you've got somebody that's had surgery or been in or been sick or something, this is a great gift to send. It gives them something to do while they're inside, and they can put a card table out or do it on the kitchen table and do their puzzle. Okay, again, mine barn. All right. Okay, the next one is the sewing room. Look at that one. That's got the sewing machine. It's got the old time sewing machine. It's got your kitty cat laying there. It's got all your quilt pieces, and I love it. It's got the birds in the trees outside. So this one's called the sewing room. It's $19.99 again. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. And this one you would comment mine room. Really a pretty puzzle. So there's lots of different colors, so it's easier to do your puzzle when you can if you do it like me, I separate all my colors out. So it's harder if the background and stuff is all one color. So, okay, the next one. This one's called Holiday Quilts, and it's got the old barn, says Holiday Quilts for sale, and it's got all kinds of holiday quilts. It's got your red birds, it's got Christmas trees, snowflakes, another Christmas tree, a different Christmas tree, a different Christmas tree, lots of snowmen, wreaths, Christmas packages. But isn't that cute? I can't wait to do this one. When I get them done, I always Mod Podge them and then frame them. And then I have them hanging. And I've given several away. So anyways, this is the puzzle. It's a 1,000-piece. It's $19.99. And if you comment mine holiday, we'll get that for you. Okay. All right. The next one is quilts for sale. And this one has an old truck, of course, an old barn, and that has quilts on it. It has a barn quilt at the very top you can barely see. And it's got bluebirds, a house, a love, butterflies, apples, handmade. It's got houses, a sun, a Christmas tree, a heart. It's got all kinds of different quilts hanging around the old farm truck. Okay, really cute. So these would be really pretty made up and framed also. Okay, and this is a 1,000-piece puzzle. It's $19.99, and you comment mine QFS, quilts for sale. Okay. All righty. Okay, and then we talked about the Farm Girl Vintage too. This is Lori Holt, and it's Be Happy puzzle, and it's got a lot of the same things as the Farm Girl book that we just seen, but this is the puzzle version. Okay, so a lot of the ones that you've pieced, this is the puzzle for it. Okay, It's got the flag. I think that's really pretty. And Lori Holt, like I say, is just a popular, very popular deal. This is 19.99. It's 1,000 piece, and she has really good colors in here. So okay, so that's the Be Happy quilt, mine BHQ. Okay, whoops. All right, the next one is Family Homestead. And let's see, this one, this is going down to the 500 piece now. So these are $14.99. Okay, 500 piece. This is a little Amish homestead. It's not a little one; it's a big homestead. It's got the horse and buggy in the background, a couple little Amish girls and their puppies, and then they've got the clothesline with the quilts hanging on them. Got a barn quilt up on the barn. Isn't that cute? It's on a hillside. So that's Mine Family, and it's $14.99. That's a 500 piece. Okay. We've actually visited Amish country, and I love it. I loved going by and looking at all their stuff. Okay, the next one, I can remember my Aunt Jenny. She used to always have the quilting ladies come to her house. She had the quilting frame that Uncle Bearcat had up on the ceiling, and then they lowered it down when all the ladies come, and this is what it looked like. Except it was kind of a big square rectangle, if I remember rightly. I was just a little kid. But this is a 550 piece puzzle. It's got all the ladies coming, and they're all visiting, and they're all sitting around hand quilting. All sitting around hand quilting this quilt. And this is called Mine Party. Comment Mine Party. And they're all sitting around quilting this quilt. But I remember this with my Aunt Jenny. She Jenny Bamberg, she used to have a whole group of ladies that would come over and quilt. So you don't see this very often anymore. Some of the churches still have the hand quilting deals. So anyways, okay, puzzle, 550 piece, Mine Party. Okay, and the last thing, this one's called Garden Quilting, and it's got a really pretty trees around it. It's got a barn and tons of quilts, and of course a kitty cat. So this one's Garden Quilting Puzzle. It's $14.99. It's 500 piece, and it's got tons of different quilts. So if you like just a variety of quilts, this is really pretty. If you like to garden, it's set in the garden. It's got your little walk through there. It's got a little bird feeder or a little bird bath and stuff. So really pretty puzzle. But I love getting these out and making puzzles and then framing them, and it's good wall art. So okay, so I think that's all we have for today. And if you have any questions or comments, you can comment there, or you can call the shop, and we'll be glad to help you. Again, our hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 2. We're closed Sunday and Monday. That's when I get my quilting done. Now, the shop offers long arm quilting. I do the long arm quilting. And then my husband, Bill, he does the sewing machine repair. So if you have a machine that needs repaired or needs just cleaned and stuff, if you bring it in, then he does that also. So just bring it in when we're open, and the turnaround time's not too bad. Okay. One last thing. Okay, be sure and comment. And we've got the iron cleaner. We've got the sewing machine pen. We've got the gypsy cutter, and we've got the gift card. Okay, that's going to be our giveaways depending on how many people that we have. And so be sure and comment. And then after it's over, just watch, and Whitney and Clint will put you in the wheel and spin, and then they'll tell you who's won what. And then if you guys will just come into the shop and pick it up. And if you need it mailed, if you live out of state, then you can just call and we can mail it to you. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next Sunday. Unless you come into the shop before, we'd love to see you. Okay. And one other thing, we do have AccuQuilt, and we are AccuQuilt dealers. So anything that you need AccuQuilt, we will be glad to help you with that too. We've got a ton of new fabric. We've got it all over the place. So come in and see what all we've got. All right. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great week. Bye bye.